Okay guys, hope all of you are well. In many of my earlier lectures, I already discussed many chapters from the book India's Struggle for Independence by Bipan Chandra, Mridula Mukherjee, Aditya Mukherjee, Suseta Mahajan and K.N. Pannikar. In this lecture, I am going to discuss the chapter 32, Communalism, the Liberal Phase. My lecture will not be finished here from this lesson. It is a part 1 from chapter 32. Gradually, in my future lectures, I will complete the whole lesson. The first thing is that, see the growth of communalism, birth of communalism, how it grew. It is a very complex topic for history. I am not going to discuss all the related aspects. Here you see I am going to discuss only the chapter from this book. That is why the factors, the reasons, who is the book has discussed, who is the author of this book has mentioned only. I am going to discuss only those things. I am not touching anything except from this book because this lecture is particularly related to this book. This is a vast topic. There are various explanations in various books. So I am not going to touch those things. I am here especially related to the reasons and explanations particularly about the birth of communalism and how communalism came into India. That communalism means Hindu communalism and Muslim communalism. We will see what are the factors that contributed to the growth of Hindu communalism and Muslim communalism. And while examining Hindu and Muslim communalism, we have to see that what are the factors, what was the growth, how it took the momentum, means what are the factors that contributed to the growth of Hindu communalism and Muslim communalism, and how this ideology of communalism is propagated, how Syed Ahmed Khan spread the message of communalism, right? In that, what are the methods which were used to propagate propagate communist ideology, and how it took response. What was the response to the Hindu communalism and Muslim communalism? So what we will see, the factors means what are the factors that contributed to the birth of communalism, what are the methods used to propagate communalism, how was their growth, how it took response, and it contributed to the growth of Muslim communalism. It was Syed Ahmed Khan. He was largely responsible to give birth to the ideology of Muslim communalism. There are different factors, there are various factors, but I have summarized here 3 main important points that can be attributed to the birth of Muslim communalism. It is a larger share in administration. Larger share in administration means Muslims at that time was educationally backward. Then most of the administrative posts were occupied by the Hindus. Right. This notion was shown by Syed Ahmed Khan from communal viewpoint of view. He wanted to increase the share of Muslim people in administration, and he thought that it could be done only through active participation with the British government. He thought that Muslims were still educationally backward. That's why Muslim needs reservation in administrative posts, and it can be done only if Muslim people, Muslim community participated in if Muslim community show loyalty to the ruler. Right. This is one of the causes that give birth to the Muslim communalism. Right. This theorist or this brought out the feeling of viewing Hindus in a different way from Muslims. Right. Then this portrayed or this projected Hindu a community which were occupied with a larger larger proportion of administrative posts. In comparison to the Hindus, Muslims were very backward in this case, and Syed Ahmed Khan considered it second reason to the birth of the Indian National Congress. Then how the birth of the Indian National Congress can contribute to the growth of growth of a communalist feeling. Then how? You see that what happened at that time, I already told you that Muslims were educationally backward. They were not able to participate in administration actively. Okay, this brought the idea, especially brought the idea in the mind of Syed Ahmad Khan that Muslims need reservation, then Muslims are deprived, Hindu might dominate in future. That is why when the Congress was born, Ahmed Khan saw the whole scenario as a process to dominate Muslims in future. He saw the birth of though there was no church purpose for Congress to dominate Muslims. It was rather established with a different viewpoint, but Ahmed Khan saw this as a perception which can dominate Muslim community. He saw birth of the Congress as a threat to Muslim community because he saw that it is a political body. He saw Congress as a political body largely dominated by Hindus, who is largely dominated by Hindus, who is largely occupied by Hindus, which can harm to Muslim community. So this is another reason that birth of the Congress brought an idea in the mind of Ahmed Khan that it is beginning to treat the very existence of Muslims from the political point of view. Another reason is that funding for Aligarh College. So gradually he needed fund to bring out the prosperity of Aligarh, to maintain the prosperity of Aligarh College, to continue the Aligarh College, and he himself was not able to maintain this fund. Right, that's why he needed fund, and how he could raise the fund. Almost obviously the options in front of him were Muslim zamindars, right, British government. Okay, that's why if he needed fund from the British government, and then he might have to adopt a different policy, right. If he wanted fund from the zamindars, then he must have to give some priority to the zamindars. Then how he could give priority to zamindars, or how he would show loyalty to the British government? That's why he adopted a very particular tactic to show his allegiance to Muslim community as well as to the British. Then what are the reasons he gave to spread the message of communalism? Right, mainly his main argument given by Ahmed Khan was the Hindu majority. That Hindu dominated. There is a large proportion of Hindu population in India, and in future, even in India get freedom from the British, then it will be Hindu who will rule. Neither Muslim can rule in India. That's why Muslim need reservation, and it gives birth to the second point, allegiance to ruler. Means this Hindu majority, it can be tackled, the Hindu majority and Muslim minority. A balance can be achieved only by showing allegiance to the British ruler. The first point gives but the second point, means Hindu majority. To tackle the point of Hindu majority, there is a need to show allegiance or loyalty to the ruler, because if the Muslim people show loyalty to the British ruler, then British will give reservation, and and this could save Muslim people from being dominated by Hindus. Right, that is why he appealed to the Muslim people to support the ruler instead of showing hesitation. Means he appealed to Muslim community to take passive politics. Right. Then another thing is the opposition to Congress. He also exposed the Indian National Congress as a political body to undermine the existence of Muslim community. In this way, he propagated the ideology of Muslim failure. Did the communist philosophy propagated by Ahmad Khan get succeeded? To some extent, yes. Because in case of Swarisi movement, larger population of Muslim people participated with the British government. But it does not mean that Muslim people were away from active party, away from Swadeshi movement, because many away from Swadeshi movement or away from the mainstream nationalism. There were still many Muslim people who participated nationalism, who participated in Swadeshi movement, but the larger population of Muslims were away from participating because the influence of communist philosophy propagated by Ahmed Khan. In writing answer in exam, you have to balance. You have to say that yes, the larger the lesser quantity of Muslim participation in Swadeshi movement shows that the communist ideology gained momentum among people. But still there are people, Abdul Barisal, who established Barisal Committee and actively participated in Swadeshi movement. Badruddin Tyabzi became the president of National Congress, and there are many Muslim persons who came to become member of the National Congress. There is no need to remember all the names of Muslim persons, but you can just mention one or two names, right? Because to show the examiners or to prove your point in a logical and a strong way. So while writing answer, you have to show that yes, the communist philosophy gained momentum or communist succeeded because the larger Muslim population during the time of Swadeshi movement took participation with the British government. But still there are many Muslim people who came to become member of Congress. Even Badruddin Tyabzi became the president of National Congress, and Abdul Barisal was a burning example of Muslim who was away from influence of Muslim communist ideology. Right, in this way you have to give him a balanced conclusion in your answer. If any question comes regarding this, in my next lecture I'll come to discuss about the birth of Hindu communalism, its factors, growth, success. Then I'll compare both Hindu and Muslim communalism. Right, till then take care, bye bye, and New Year is coming. From my side, I have sent my hearty wishes to all of you. Enjoy the New Year, be prosperous. May God fulfill your all dreams in the New Year. Bye bye.